In this video, I want to tell you 5 things that I wish somebody would have told me before I started dating anyone in my life. You're going to find this video very interesting because I know that when it comes to relationships, anything to do with dating, marriage, just companionship, figuring this thing out, it seems like it's the one area that eludes so many of us. And so I'm going to share 5 things with you that I wish somebody would have told me before I started dating, because these are things that I had to learn by myself. And perhaps if I had sat with someone who had some experience, they would have given me these warnings and I would have made better decisions even back then. And I say this because it was always a childhood dream of mine that I would marry the first woman that I fell in love with in my life. I always wanted that for myself. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for myself. So, without wasting any time, let's get into it. Number 1, these are things that I wish somebody would have told me before I started dating. Number 1, do not date for the wrong reasons. Do not date for the wrong reasons. I know this sounds simple, but at the same time, it's something that is so simple to fall into. I'll give you an example with me personally. I dated for the wrong reason with my first relationship, because I had never been in a relationship before in my life and I just wanted to be in one. I grew up pretty scared of girls. Boy, I was scared of girls when I was growing up. And so it felt good to know that I can talk to girls, I can hold conversations, I can ask somebody out. And the moment that I could do that, I was 21 years old and I just decided I want to be with someone. And so I made a decision to start dating because I just didn't like being alone. That is the wrong reason to start dating. Some of you are going to date because it's winter. Some of you are going to date because you're bored. Some of you are going to date because he's got a beard. You know what I'm saying? Stupid reasons. Do not date for the wrong reasons. Number 2, do not love half lovers. This is the most important thing that I wish I knew when I was younger. Do not love half lovers. And now I live by this. When you get involved with someone, when you meet someone and it seems like they're in and out at the same time, when it seems like they're on the fences about you, rather let them go until they make up their minds about you. I do not mess with anyone who has not made up their mind about me. Don't allow people into your life, and don't allow yourself to get too involved with people, especially emotionally, making all kinds of commitments to people who have not yet made up their minds about you. Do not love half lovers. Allow people to get to a point where they can fully want to be with you before you make that commitment. I promise you, I know. No, when I love completely. When I love to be all in. That's just me, and people are different. Hey, listen. Do not love half lovers. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you think you are. It doesn't matter who you think you are. If they are not all in, there's no reason for you to be all in. So do not love half lovers. And number 3, I learned that you need to be patient. I wish somebody would have told me to be patient. Because the truth is, every single one of us are a work in progress. Every single one of us are becoming something. And I know you've probably heard someone say, don't date potential, don't marry potential. But the truth is, all of us at one point will get involved with potential. When it comes to your friends, when it comes to the people that you choose to be in your life, you are choosing potential. Of course, you have to take into consideration where they are right now. You have to take into consideration who they are right now. But the truth is, you don't want to be with someone who is done growing. You don't want to be with someone who is not growing, not becoming, not developing. Potential is a real thing. Every single one of us have potential. Every single one of us are becoming something. So be patient with people. Don't rush people into becoming who you think they should be. I've made the mistake of wanting people to be exactly what I want them to be, neglecting the fact that people are growing. And I need them to be as patient with me as I should be patient with them. So, be patient with people. Don't rush anyone. Just know that if you see progress, know that results are inevitable. The only thing that you should insist on is seeing progress. You should only insist on seeing them walking in a certain direction. And if you can see that, then you can be sure that they will grow. They will become. I know this because I see progress. Number 4, commit yourself to personal development. Commit yourself to personal development. Everything in your life hinges on your personal development. Your ability to handle yourself, your ability to know yourself, your ability to manage your emotions. You cannot just simply say that you should be accepted as you are. You have to be growing, you have to be developing. Commit yourself to personal development because every area of your life hinges on your personal development, and that includes your relationships. Your relationships depend on your personal development. You should be growing mentally. You should be growing emotionally. You should be growing in your ability to deal with people. You should be getting better. You cannot possibly have people telling the same story about you year in and year out. You should be growing. The things that I didn't know how to do, now I know how to do. The things that I don't know how to do, I will soon know how to do. The person that I was not, I now am. And the person that I am not right now, I will soon become. Commit yourself to personal development for the sake of the person that you want to be with. And number 5, do not seek unconditional love. And this one is challenging to a lot of people, but do not seek unconditional love. Only God can love unconditionally. Only God can love unconditionally, and perhaps your mother. But no one out there owes you unconditional love. You should not expect to be loved unconditionally. What do you bring to the world? What is your contribution to the world? What is your contribution to the people in your life, to the people that you choose to be with? What is your contribution to your spouse? No one's going to love you unconditionally. And I've had people say to me, Poloko, you got to be careful because you don't want to be with someone who loves you for the platform and the influence that you have. You don't want to be with someone who only wants to be with you for what you've become, but you want to be with someone who loves you for the real you. And my question is always, what is the real you? What is the real me? The person that I have become is the real me. And I want to be with someone who loves me for the fact that I am influential, who loves me for the fact that I have become what I was not, right? I want to be with someone who loves me for the fact that they feel like I contribute something to their lives. You can't expect to be loved unconditionally. I don't love anyone unconditionally. I'm not going to be with anyone that I'm going to love unconditionally. I don't know if I can do it. I'll try, but I don't promise anything. Right? So do not seek unconditional love. No one's going to love you unconditionally. What do you contribute to their lives? You know what you want out of their lives. So what is it that you are bringing to their lives? Don't expect to be loved unconditionally. So those are the 5 things that I wish somebody would have told me before I got into my first relationship. And I hope that helps you out. And if you've been trying to figure out this whole dating thing, don't ask me any more questions. I gave you everything that I have. Beyond this, I don't have anything. I'm playing. I know everything. God bless you guys and take care.
When you change your thoughts, you change your life. This is Thoughts That Count with Poloko.